Hello amigos and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 3. We are in the Nautilus airship, which goes really fast, so we have to speak really fast. So, right now we're going to go find Dorga and Une, right? No, we're not going to do that right now. Even though we have to complete the story. No, we're not going to do that right now, because first, see these statues? Now that we have all four fangs... Can we cross? Alright, so we have to cross on foot here to destroy these statues. Each fang we have will destroy a set of statues. And if we don't have these fangs, the statues will destroy us. Alright, so we have the Nautilus. But what we really need is the Invincible to get past those mountains. So I was thinking, oh hey, you have the Nautilus, it'll be a straight shoot, an easy way to get through this and stuff. But no, and random encounter. Random encounter against Needlers. What? This should be easy. This should be easy. Can't say the same about the next boss we're gonna fight. If I remember correctly, the next boss we're gonna fight is actually pretty darn tough. If we're ill-prepared and not leveled up properly, which we probably aren't. We're level 36 and 37 with the entire party. We should be around level 38 plus, if I remember correctly. According to one FAQ I saw, but then again, there was another FAQ that said that this boss could also be fairly easy, and we will have an opportunity to, level grind on the way there anyway. Fun time! So now we have to go back with the Invincible. So I was going to be fighting Bahamut here, actually. But the thing is, Bahamut is a bit of a jerk. Bahamut is made incredibly easy in the DS version, not only thanks to his weakness to wind-based attacks, but also the fact that Bahamut can that the Invincible sells Dragon Lances in the DS version. And Chimera! Oh wow! Interesting boss fight. Or interesting random encounter. 108 damage. You son of a bitch, you're going down. Right now, what we're hopefully going to be able to do right now is liberate the next crystal. Unfortunately, I didn't think this through, and, are we quite done here? As I was saying, unfortunately I didn't think things... That's it, I'm talking through a battle. Unfortunately, I didn't think things through. I could have easily bought the haste spell while we were in Dorga's Manor the first time we went there. Haste is a spell that will increase the agility of a party member affected by it. And since the attack power multiplier runs on a combination of strength and agility, it would actually have been incredibly helpful for us, since it would pretty much double our attack multiplier, enabling us to get in more hits and deal twice as much damage. Unfortunately, because I'm a total freaking idiot, I didn't think about that. So, anyway, welcome to the Ancient's Labyrinth. We won't be spending too much time in this lava-filled area because we're just gonna get the crystal and get out of here. It's really all that simple. The crystal is right there. Fifth crystal. Under order of Zerzande, I will bury you in the darkness. And the power of the crystal attacks us. This is Titan. He looks a lot like Hecaton, and, well, pretty much that's what he is. Like Hecaton, he can deal a hecaton of damage. Bad pun. Intentional bad pun. Which means we're pretty much going to want to, be on healing duty pretty much every turn. The best way to take this guy on is with physical attacks and non-elemental spells, because he actually has resistance to all elements. Therefore, non-elemental spells are going to be a major help in this boss fight. The only thing I know that he does, is cast Flare. Flare is one of those rare spells that it's just... I know, Flare deals a lot of damage. It's a very powerful non-elemental spell. This guy doesn't have terribly good, power with magic, mind you, so Flare is going to do somewhere around 800 damage. It's still pretty decent damage for an enemy, though, especially with a, spell like that. So what we're gonna do is... I also didn't think of bringing in any items for this fight. Items like the God's Wine, which, if I remember correctly, casts Berserk on a party member. Berserk forces your party member to go into automatic. They will attack each turn. However, their strength will be increased as well, which, it's very good if you have just melee-oriented party members like, knights and karatekas in your party, because you can just simply leave them to be attacking on their own and doing their own business. But see, Flare dealt 1,000 damage that turn. But Titan here is, for the most part, a complete joke. Even with a powerful spell like Flare. And what we have here, Light Warriors, one called Zonde, is abusing my power to plunge the world into darkness. Take the power which lies within me and rid this world of the dark cloud. A PlayStation 2 game? I loved that game. Receive jobs from the Crystal of Earth. We have to go to Silk's Tower and defeat Zonde. Now, first off, let's see what we can remove. We're going to switch job classes! Hooray! Because now we have the Shaman job class, which is the most adorable thing ever. Sure, it makes Dawn look even more female, but hey, maybe Dawn is another name for Donna or something. I don't know. Either way, we have pretty good defense, but what is really going to get us is the spellcasting ability. It may seem pretty much the same as a White Wizard right now, but once we get that skill level up, once we start using the Shaman jump class more, we are really going to be hauling ass with that healing and such. It's going to be very, very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. So, are we done here? Are we done here? Are we done here? No, because, well, if I remember correctly, there's one thing I want to... One random encounter to rule them all. No, one thing I heard about, and I guess I will show off if it's true. Something about Argus Castle. I don't know if we actually require a White Wizard to do so, or if it's just we have to have either a White Wizard or we have to have a, Shaman class, but... look at how adorable it is. It's giving me diabetes and random encounters. That's fantastic. Luckily the enemies here still don't put up much of a threat. In fact, I think these enemies are more threatening than the Titan ever was. By the way, there is an enemy called Titan in this game, and there's also a summon of Titan. And if I remember correctly, the Titan summon looks different. There's multiple Titans, and sometimes when the Titans get angry, they start to, I don't know, hit each other, and that's usually in the form of a clash or something. Man, I'm really liking the support fire from the Invincible, though. I mean, that just makes these easy random encounters even easier. Oh, look at it, it's a kitty! It's a kitty! It's a kitty, kitty, kitty. It's a random encounter. Wee, wee, wee. Once again, we can pretty much just hold down the turbo button and press A throughout this entire thing, because... that being said, that's how easy the Titan was without casting haste. If we had actually casted haste on a party member, we probably would have beaten the Titan in even less time. I'm probably just going to cut to when we get to the castle, because these random encounters are getting ridiculous. What is with the encounter rate in this valley? In the valley, the mighty valley, the random encounters sleep tonight. In the valley, these enemies really wish to fuck with shit. The enemies attack us. In the butt? Maybe. Okay, jump over that. So, I'm gonna see you guys back at Castle Argus. So, prepare for some epic jump cutification. Alright, and here we are at Castle Argus. Hopefully we'll be able to do the secret and stuff. Alright, so you know how there were some locked doors in Castle Argus, and we're gonna be finding those, we're gonna be putting those locked doors to our advantage. Using them to our advantage, if I can remember where we're going with this. Alright, so those are the healing springs, which means that's not where we're supposed to be going. Is there a staircase in here? Yes, there is, but that doesn't lead to anything! So which means we have to use the switch on the... Okay. So we have to use that switch. The switchy switch, which switches switchily. I have no idea. But look at us. Look at us in all of our glory. It's adorable. Why am I so amused by this? Alright, so anyway. Continuing on. We take a jolly little walk over here. And is it behind this door? Or we have to use a magic key because they're locked? No. There's nothing in that one. That one was useless. That one was useless! Darn you! Darn you, vile fiend! Magic key. Was the elixir helpful? No wait, this is the person that gave us the elixir earlier and stuff. But if I remember correctly, one guide said that we can keep on visiting this guy and stuff, and he will give us free elixirs if we have a white wizard in the front of our party, so... why did I exit out if I was just going to enter... Why did I exit out if I was going to exit back in? No. Why did I exit out if I was going to re-enter? Right, so what I'm gonna do here for a second is switch back to white wizard and see if we can do anything. Is the elixir helpful? So what I'm going to do here is take this guy in front of us, take a knife to his throat, and cut his head, clear off his body in hopes that that will get us a new elixir. It probably won't, but it's worth a shot. That being said, we're pretty much done here. Alright, done for this episode at least. I don't want to get too into the next optional place we're going to, because, let's face it, we're going into another optional dungeon, and it's gonna be fun on a bun. And also, what other jump classes did we get, anyway? Let's see. So we have pretty much every jump class except for two special important jump classes that we will be getting later. Both of these jump classes, by the way, are incredibly broken. As I think I may have said before in the earlier part, or maybe that was just the recording I did for the next optional place we're going to be heading to, but yeah, glad to know we just wasted some time in Argus Castle, so I'm actually going to be taking us to where we're going to be heading next, and then decide what we're going to do with ourselves from there. Alright? So, until next time, this is Tails Faragas signing out. We just climbed over mountains like a badass. You're kidding!